Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So, don't have a whole lot of specific stuff going on today, but we do have some stuff we need to catch up on. We're a day post move on that 3 different groups of pigs down the bottom part of the farm. The feeders, the boars, and those gilts. We're going to go check in on them, see how they're doing, and see what their first day has been like out under just a single strand. We've also got this 200 and some odd juvenile egg laying chickens that are going to be laying eggs here before long. I mean, probably 6 weeks or so, and they're going to be laying. We've got to figure out another egg mobile for them. So we've got an idea. That's going to be a little bit bigger build, bigger project than anything we've done here recently. So kind of excited about that. So stick around and see what we're going to do on it. And we'll take you out and show you our new barn. Well, new to us. The property that we lease next door, there's a barn on it. Take you out and show you that, show you what we're doing out there and how we're going to try to implement that on the farm. So a few things going on today, so stick around with us. Let's get some work done on the farm and let's see how the day goes. So a little update on our moves. Feeder group, everybody's looking really good here. Came out a while ago. They're bouncing around, jumping around. They're just happy as little clams. We did move their feeder up here, a little more solid ground, put them a little feed in it. So these guys are looking really good, doing great. Middle paddock here, these are the boars, our boar group. Jack, Hamlet, and one of the Hereford boys. So I got 2 of those. I'm gonna need some names. Y'all have given me some pretty good names before, so we got a couple of brothers here. So give me a couple ideas for some names for that little guy right there, and his brother's still over here with this other gilt bunch. But need 2 boar names, so drop me something down below in the comments what you think about that. So they're paddock, looking good. They're working it over a little bit. Still a big muddy mess down there where they were. That's fine. And then over here is the gilt group. These, I was kind of worried about them this morning for some reason before we came down, but we got down here and checked them. Everybody's looking good. So this is the gilt group, and their paddock, good shape here. They were kind of bedded down over there in the woods a little bit this morning. So that other little Hereford boy right there, he's got kind of a runny bottom. Need to watch him. So we gave him some protein, some of those soy nuggets this morning. That may be what it is. So yeah, he is kind of skittish. Yeah, he wasn't this morning. We caught the one up, and then he got wise to our game and decided he wasn't having no part of that. So so that's an update on the pig moves. Kind of flat on that one side. See if we can make it round. Okay, so this is a barn that is on the adjoining property that we have leased. And just to give you a little bit of orientation, our house is straight away that direction, and then here's the barn, and then right down there past where David's standing is our gilt set. So this is a big reason why we were interested in leasing this property, because we needed some additional undercover storage, and this really kind of fit the bill. And so don't know the dimensions on this. There's a center section of the barn that has a concrete cinder block foundation, and then it's wood. It's fairly small interior. You can see you can see very well. Got a lot of storage in there, so that'll be a place that we can store some drinkers and feeders and waterers and that kind of stuff. Shed all the way around, nice big shed, so there's going to be plenty of storage space here for the tractor, some trailers, just big stuff that, you know, it needs to be undercover but doesn't necessarily need to be inside. And then this barn's got an old corn crib here, got a bunch of corn in it, but the weevils have got in it. It's just dust. I mean, there's nothing really to it. So the owner of the property and some of her family have been using the barn area as some storage, so they're in the process of moving some things out, cleaning some stuff up. Got a pile of stuff here that they've thrown out, so we brought the trailer out, and we're going to help a little bit by just pitching some of this stuff up on my blue trailer, and then we'll run this to the landfill when we get a good full load. Looking at the amount of stuff here, probably will do that today. At least get a load. So that's kind of the story here. This is going to be, Son and I have talked about a couple different things, maybe having a little bit of a loading area here somehow for some pigs or some sheep or something. So we'll get all that figured out, but right now we're going to help these nice folks get some stuff picked up and kind of out of their way and keep things moving along. Yeah. I'm more of a breakfast side. All right, we got this looking a little better. We got all that trash that was piled up right there. Got that picked up and on the trailer. So still plenty of room. We'll wait and let them add to before we go to the landfill with this mess. And then I took all the wood, put it on a pallet. We'll just bring the forks of the tractor right here, pick that up. I'll just put that in my burn pile. We got a bunch of brush and stuff. This all looks like it's non-treated, non-chemicalized kind of wood. There's probably a little lead paint on that thing right there, but otherwise we'll just toss all this in the burn pile. So looks a little better, at least right here in front of the barn. Had a big pile of stuff, so that's much improved. I'm gonna back the trailer in here, just leave it for those folks to continue putting some stuff on as they need to, and we'll get it hauled off. Okay, so here is our project that we're going to undertake. This is probably going to be over the course of a couple of videos. I know we're not going to get this thing done today. This is a trailer that we got from a neighboring farm. Guy let us have it. Said if we'd haul the garbage off that was on it, we could have the trailer. So, boom, we got a trailer. What we want to do to this thing, we're going to turn this into a new eggmobile. Kind of like the red and white one that y'all have seen on other videos, only this is going to be much bigger. This trailer is 16 feet long by about 6 feet 3 inches wide. So we're going to turn this into a portable chicken house with nesting boxes in it, real similar to Joel Salatin's eggmobile. Solid trailer. The frame on it is is in really good shape. We've got to figure out how to get the decking off, and then how to build a basic frame, a basic box frame onto this thing. Gonna see if we run into any surprises whenever we start taking this thing apart. We've got it down here next to our burn pile. All the lumber, I mean, it's just old, rotten, wore out lumber. It's been in the dry, so I think but it's still old lumber. We're gonna pull all that off. We'll put a slatted floor on it, kind of a poop through floor, walls, nesting boxes, person door, and then a chicken door on it as well. So that's the plan. Let's get to work on taking this thing apart and kind of evaluating it a little closer, what we've got to work with. All right, so we got all those bolts cut out of it, and we got us a nice flat surface to work with. I have just ordered the lumber to build it out of. A bunch of 2x4s, some 1x4s, and then we'll use just roofing tin for the sides and the top. These are chickens. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just gonna be a pretty square box. We'll have some roosting bars inside. We'll have some nesting boxes inside. We'll have a person door. We'll have a chicken door. And we may add some other stuff, some feeders and drinkers and some of that kind of thing. But pretty excited about this. This is going to be a fun project. So we'll show you a little trick on these bricks of shavings. Sometimes, yellow project, you don't need the whole thing. These things are so aggravating to cut open from the top, reach up in there and break them up. And get them to flow out. It's aggravating the snot. So what we do is we'll just take the brick, just take a pocket knife, and just cut the plastic on the brick wherever you want it, however much you want. You want a third, you want half, whatever you want. So just take it, score your plastic all the way around wherever you want it. About like so, and then just, and boom, you got half a brick of shavings. Crazy chickens. And we've got some nice fresh bedding for the chickies. Got all 3 of them done. Everybody looking good down here. So those pigs are looking good in their new space. Glad to get them separated out. Everybody's doing well on that electric wire. So I think they're going to be fine. That coop, that new coop that we're building, it's going to take us a little while to get all the materials and stuff gathered up. Like I said, ordered the lumber today. Talked to a guy that's got a sawmill. We may get to go down and help him out with doing the sawing. We'll see how it works out. A lot of it's just going to depend on scheduling and on time and that kind of thing. But excited about that coop. I think that thing is going to work out really nice. I'm going to post a link to another video where we talk about the other chicken coop right here, how we keep our eggs clean and all that kind of stuff. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Follow along with us. Spring is coming fast. Seed catalogs coming in by every day. So there's a lot going to be going on. So hang around with us. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.